Obviously, if you're in the media business, you have some interest in things being a little volatile because that's interesting.
We like news.
You like news.
Yeah.
This is on a level that no one can remember. I can't remember in my lifetime anything like this. The volatility, the first 4 weeks of a presidency being this up and down, and there being so many different narratives going at the same time. Is it a new level of crazy for everyone in Washington and for your colleagues?
The president seems to thrive on chaos. It was like that during the campaign. That obviously worked. And it's like that now. He also he seems to like to have different competing groups of power competing against each other. And we'd heard about that from his business enterprise, that he liked different people competing with each other, bouncing off each other. Obviously, The Apprentice was like that as well. I
love now that we're using The Apprentice as...
well, as a way of trying to explain.
Explain a presidency. Yeah, that's fascinating to me.
And now there does seem to be the same type of dynamic going on, where there are competing power centers and a lot of things that are very confusing. And I mean, I think that we all can agree that we're not used to this level of confusion and chaos and different messages coming from the White House, from the president. We were told that General Flynn was fired. Then we were also told, no, he resigned. Then we were told he was fired. These are all on-the-record statements made by different people in the administration. It's very confusing. I like news. This is exhausting, though.
That's the thing that I think we were talking backstage and I think a lot of people feel this way, and I'm going to say it, I'm going to include it, regardless of your politics, whether someone's a Democrat or Republican, whether someone voted for Trump or didn't vote for Trump, no one wants to see 4 years of this level of seismic activity every day. I don't think that's the way, none of us can handle that. And things need to calm down relatively soon.
That's your hope? If you're looking for me to reassure you, I cannot. I hate to tell you, I cannot be that reassuring. I would like to cover the policies that his voters voted for him to carry out, whether it was having to do with trade or draining the swamp or the border, or
changes to the tax code,
counterterrorism. But there is so much else going on beyond that. Tweets about Meryl Streep and this chaos now with his national security advisor being fired 4 weeks into his term. And we found out also, by the way, one of the other reasons he was fired, and this is a story we broke on my show, was because General Flynn had put in for a security clearance for his son, Mike Flynn Jr., who was very vocal and continues to be very vocal on Twitter, espousing all sorts of totally bizarre and insane conspiracy
theories. Yeah.
And he put in for a security clearance for his son. Vice President Pence came on the show in December, then Vice President-elect Pence, and we broke the news, and I said, did you know this? Did you know that somebody had put in for a security clearance? I don't think he did. And I think that was one of the other reasons that they were so I think it was already strike one against Flynn, and then this other thing happened where he had misled the vice president about his conversation with the Russian ambassador.